Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to the fourth day of August mini marathon. Today, on the fourth day of this mini marathon, I have a new series for you. I am going to do some memory keeping in my happy planner. I won this beauty from a giveaway by Crafty Milou, and maybe you have seen my previous video. It was mini marathon day 2 when I explained about what I'm going to do with this beauty. I will link the video down below, but I will tell you briefly, I am going to do my gratitudes in this uh, cell of memory keeping. So yeah. I am working with these two pictures today, and those are both of my little niece. One is with me and the other one is with my brother-in-law, and I first will document them and then I will write something about it later. And I'm using the paper pad Lovely Day by Dear Lizzie, and I chose some papers I wanted to use. I roughly measured the boxes of the happy planner and I cut down my paper so it will fit in there. First I thought I would put this one on the bottom, but then I switched it over and put it on the top because the left picture looked better on the bottom and I didn't want them both to have in the same place. So yeah, that's what I am doing actually. Like you can see, my happy planner has on the right some watercolor effect, and that makes it, well, easy or sometimes maybe a bit difficult to make my page more beauty, because I have to pay attention to that color. I really like the watercolor effect, don't get me wrong. Here I chose some pinks and some yellows to go with it. And of course, if it doesn't match, I can always cover them up, but it gives a really nice effect and you don't have to do anything about it. So yeah, that's really nice. I was looking for something else here and I wasn't sure, so you saw me rip out those flowers and I will use them in a minute. But first I'm gonna glue down the paper. And as you can see, I did it on top of my happy planner, which wasn't smart because my tape runner went on top of it, and so it left a little sticky part. But when you rub your finger, it just gets off, so that's easy. But better just don't glue on your stuff. So yeah, I wanted a photo mat, but I couldn't find a right paper in the pad which I wanted to use with this layout. So I just grabbed some printer paper and met my photo on that, so you get a really nice white border, and it's just printer paper, not heavy, nothing special, just it gives a nice effect. The dotted paper you see is the branding strip of the paper from the 6x6 paper pad. They are attached to each other with this strip, and you can use it if you cover up the hole in the middle just as a piece of paper. So you can see me doing that. Here I had the cut apart sheet of the paper pad, and those had some nice quotes, and I will use two of them, and one says more love and the other says less worry, and that's perfect for me right now. And I am using this as a gratitude, so it's definitely something I need to do. More love, less worry. I fussy cutted out those flowers from the paper pad too, and I am grabbing my Prima Marketing watercolors to color them in and to make the look of the green on the page a little bit more repeated. I hope it makes sense. I know that wasn't the right sentence, but yeah. I think when I use the watercolors in these embellishments, it makes the page like more a whole, more one, instead of the background has some fake watercolor and everything else doesn't. So yeah, I am using a kind of pink, and I'm using some brown in the middle of the flower, and I made some green with mixing my blue and my yellows, and here I'm just gonna glue them down. And as you can see, I also have some half flowers which were on the edge of the paper, but that's okay. If you just put them underneath your picture and let them stick out, it looks like they were a whole flower, and you can still use them. It gives a really nice effect actually. So yeah, I also did those tiny flowers, and you will see me glue them down in a minute in a line, sort of line, uh, across the page. This will make you look um, through the whole page and not just at the picture, if you know what I mean. It guides your eye. Here I have some stems from Me and My Big Ideas, Monday, too. I am using those line stems, and they are a perfect fit for the small boxes, of course, because it's the same brand as the planner is. So yeah, I will use those lines to write down my the things why these two pictures help me, um, sorry for the lot of ums, help me to become more grateful. So yeah, here's my journaling, and I used my Stella Wink to add some glitter details. You won't see that in the pictures, but in real life you see that. So yeah, this was it. This was the first video in my new series, and I hope you liked it. If you did so, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the 5th day. Bye!